this is Galiskner with the Dungeon Crawler Network, and this is episode 6 of Luncheon Crawlers. I'm actually re-recording because the recording software on my phone crashed, and I lost the recording to begin with. So I was partly way through the first section of the recording, and I had saved it before, and after I'd saved it, it crashed. So let me do a quick recap. We have escaped John Aranicus's dungeon, and we arrived outside in the city of Athkatla, which is this large metropolis here in the southern side of Faerun in the D&D world. Aranicus was taken away by the Cowled Wizards, who are like the magic police in this city, and both he and Imowen were taken from me. And they were taken into custody for breaking the law of casting spells in the city. So now it's my task to track them down and try and see where these cowed wizards took them. And we had 2 levels up. My fighter thief is now level 7 fighter and level 8 thief. I put some extra points into hide in the shadows, and also my druid fighter druid leveled up also, so Jahira is now a level 7 fighter and a level 8 druid respectively. I did identify a few things of worth. I moved the Helm of Baldur from Minsk to my fighter thief to give him a bit better Thaco and a little bit more AC. And I also found the pommel jewel of the Equalizer, which is it's part of the great longsword forged long ago as a tool for balancing the powers of the universe, also known as the Sword of Neutrality. It does greater damage the further the target's alignment was from true neutral. The target, so wherever you hit, if it's evil, if he's a chaotic evil, it does more damage to them. But this is just the pommel. So I need to find the blade, I believe the hilt and the handle, and then find an NPC to forge them together to make an ultra powerful longsword. So I'm going to keep a hold of that one in my inventory. What else did I find? I found a ring of +1 ring of protection that gives me armor class +1 with saving throws +1, which is very good. So, my frontline force, my fighter thief, is at a Thaco of 9 and an AC of 1, and so is Minsk. So that's a good, strong frontline force. With Yoshimo, 3 and a 14, okay, and Jahira with a 0, which is very nice on her AC. So we are going to go ahead and proceed, because I've just been to the shop over here, the Adventurers Mart, right there. And I did sell some things, and they have a lot of expensive items that are far more powerful than I can use right now, or more than I can pay for. I have about 1,000 gold, that's about it. So let's proceed to the next area, which is the slums. Who is this guy? Galen Bale. You'd be the one I'd be looking for, if I not be mistaken. Galiskner be your name, eh? Yes, I am he. What is it that you want? Yes, I do want to find out about a young lass arrested by the wizards. You're talking about Imowen. What do you know about her? Of course I want to find her. Okay, so that he can link me up with a group that does know how to get in contact with her. But this is not the best place to hold such a dialogue. I be having a place that would suit far better. Fair enough.
Come with me then.
Okay.
It's good to be seeing you once again.
I kept up just fine. Now tell me what this is all about.
I'll be doing that as quick as you blink. I'll tell you straight that I know a powerful group that can be helping you. They can be finding the wizard and a young woman, but they can be doing far better than the Talon, my friend. They can also affect the
Oh, so they can affect the rescue as well. Okay, of course I'm interested. Of course it's not a light thing to cross the cowled wizards. So what is this going to cost me? 20,000 gold pieces. That is a fair amount of money. I think I have about 1,200. Is there any way to lower the cost? None. It'd be 20,000 gold pieces, or my friends cannot be helping you. How am I supposed to raise that such amount? I already know where I can sell some goods. I already did sell them just before the game crashed. So very well, I'll be back with the money. Bruce will be waiting for you outside. He's my nephew, and he'll show you to the Copper Coronet. You'll find work easily enough there. You will. Okay. There was a girl in a Copper Coronet by the name of Nalia. She might have some work for a fighting man like yourself. Fare you well, and give my greetings to Lettinen if you happens by him, eh? Okay.
The deal is made, and you have a goal, albeit a distant one. Your new friend has assured you that passage to Imoen can be bought. Though you are certain the final tally will include much more than gold. Any help is welcome, however, and while the cost may be steep, your path is clear. Finding Imoen will lead to Irenicus, and to answers long overdue.
The plot continues. Oh, cutscene.
These are the prisoners from the disturbance at Wilkeen's Promenade. What is new? Not with their names. The mage is John Irenicus. The girl is Imoen.
I didn't do anything. He did it all. I had...
Silence, child. Allow the fool to make his judgment. Why was this man not gagged? Did he not slay 4 of you? We dared not approach. Regardless, in the end, he came willingly. What should be done with him, sir? They are deviants. Let them rot in Spellhole.
Okay. My journal has been updated. To find Irenicus and Imoen, I must enlist the help of Galen Bale's allies. But first I must raise the ridiculous sum of 20,000 gold pieces. I don't know who these allies or how they might help, but it seems I have no other choice. Galen suggested visiting the Copper Coronet and seeing if anyone needs the help of an adventurer. Okay.
Yes,
Let's leave.
consider it done.
Wow. Thank you.
The Shadow Thieves are looking for someone like you to help them out. Don't know much about it, but if he goes to the Docks District, I'm sure someone like you could find out. If you like, so I can take you to the edge of the slums. Actually, I'd rather go to the nearest tavern.
Wow. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir. Okay, so this is the slums. And that is the Copper Coronet.
This place is not a friendly one.
I'm always careful, Jahira. I'm always careful. Few know of the children of Baal, but that could just make you all the more valuable. I do not wish to alarm, but always remember what you are, and that you may be tested from time to time. I feel it is my job to warn against such things. Well, thank you, Jahira. I appreciate it. Let's go into the Copper Coronet. Just ruffians. I'm gonna save the game. They said that Nalia wasn't here. There she is.
Anyone willing to hear my plea?
She looks just like Drew Barrymore.
I've helped some of you. Is this the thanks I get? I've helped lots of your kind.
You! Are you for hire? As a mercenary, I mean? You look capable and hearty, like you've had a formal training. I might be able to help you. Calm down and tell me what is wrong. Quit your babbling! We'll go with that. I need a strong hand to help me. My land is under siege, and none of this rabble will aid me. And after all I've done for their kind too. Please, can you assist me? Who are we to be fighting, and why are they attacking your land? There is no time. I only hope that the attackers have not made it inside. If they have breached the inner courtyard, they will be hard to rout. I will tell you what secrets I can. Perhaps you will be able to sneak in and attack from a more vulnerable spot. I hope Father is alright. He would not leave. Should I travel with you? I've spent a few weeks slumming, and I am quite capable of opening the odd lock. I had to pick 3 just to get out of the main keep. Auntie doesn't like me leaving at night, but how else can I donate to the poor and not be noticed? They have pride too, and I really shouldn't be seen with them. You can travel in my party with me. I'm sure you will be a useful addition. Wonderful. Do you help people often? I have often wanted to get away from the keep and Auntie's rules. She doesn't understand that I just want to help people. Oh. Oh, shush, Jahira. Alright, I'll do as I've agreed, but you should know that my ultimate goal is to rescue an old friend of mine, above and beyond anything else. An old friend? Who's that? Her name is Imwen, and she's been taken prisoner by the cowled wizards, and I'm not about to leave her to their mercy. Okay, we'll go take care of your family stuff first. So, this is Nalia. She's joined my group. What is she? She is a dual-classed human, a mage, thief. So she dual-cast at level 4 thief to a mage. So, I think I spoke about this in an earlier episode. When humans dual-class, they stop being what the class they are and take on the level 1 of the dueling class that they're the second class that they're taking. So for example, she was level 4 and she was like, I want to be a mage as well. So she hit the dual class button. And what that happens is the level 4 thief deactivates. All of the abilities of the thief deactivate. And she becomes a level 1 mage. But she keeps all the hit points that she gained from being a level 4 thief, so she's not completely one-shotted by the monsters out there. Until she reaches a level 4 mage, which is equal to that of the thief abilities are hidden. So as soon as she hits level 4, the thief level abilities come back. So she keeps the level 4. She ceases to gain any more levels in thief, but she gets to use them both at the same time. But she gains levels in mage now, primarily. So she is a 9th level mage, and she doesn't have magic missile, but she does have some interesting spells here. She does have burning hands, which is a good PBAOE conal attack. Does a fair amount of damage. It does 1d3 points of damage plus 2 for each point of the caster, at a maximum of plus 20. So it's not a whole lot of damage, but it's good in a pinch. She also has a few spells here that I want to change out. Get some acid arrow there, and I'm gonna go with 2 flame arrows and a speed up. What's this? Shadow door. By means of this spell, the wizard creates the illusion of a door. The illusion also permits the wizard to appear to step through this door and disappear. In reality, he is darted aside and can flee, totally invisible, as per the improved invisibility spell. For the spell's duration, a true seeing spell, a gem of seeing, or similar magical means can reveal the wizard. No. But I do like this spell. Chaos. Very good spell. Range is 35 feet. Duration is 5 rounds plus 1 round per 6 levels, so it's going to be 6 rounds duration. Has a 4 casting time and an AoE of 30 foot radius. The effects of the spells are identical to the 4th level spell Confusion in all respects. The victims wander around as if in a daze, sometimes wandering away, sometimes attacking either friend or foe. If the victim is 4th level or lower, he does not receive a saving throw versus the effect. However, if the victim is 5th level or higher, he receives a save versus spells with a -4 penalty. The spell lasts for the duration, or until successfully dispel magic is cast. So this is a really good CC ability. So I'm going to get this. CC being the acronym for crowd control, dealing with large numbers of enemies. Okay, so I have Nalia. Let me go ahead and save. And do we have anybody else? Who's this guy?
Strangers, perhaps you have more courage than the worms that frequent this pit of corruption. I am Adelman, warrior priest of hell. What is your name?
I am Minsk. I suppose he's talking to Minsk. It is a pleasure to meet you. Well met. Speak then. Is your heart filled with courage, or be it steeped in cowardice? When there is a cause for courage, I have it in abundance. He is a force of righteous butt-kicking, that's what he is. Yes, I would definitely need another person to fill out my group. But I am going to let him know that I need to find my friend from the Coward Wizards. Very good. I like this Animan for fellow. So what are you, Animan? What are you? He is a fighter thief. No, a fighter cleric. Very good. Level 8 cleric, level 7 fighter. I like. What spells does he have? Oh, he's got the cleric spells. These are different to the druid spells, mostly. They have a different spell list than druids. But they do have this very good spell. I like it. It's basically sleep. This spell now enables the priest to command another creature to die or sleep for a single round. It's a very quick casting as well, so it can interrupt a caster or CC somebody very quickly for a quick kill. The creature awakens and is unharmed after one round. Creatures with 6 or more hit dice or experience levels are entitled to a saving throw versus spell to ignore the command. It's still a very good spell. I like it very much. What's this? Sanctuary. When the priest casts a sanctuary spell, it causes all of his opponents to ignore his existence as if he were invisible. While protected by the spell, the subject cannot take direct offensive action without breaking the spell, but may use non-attack spells, or otherwise act in any way that does not violate the prohibition against offensive action. This allows a warded priest to heal wounds, for example, or to bless himself. The priest cannot cast spells on other creatures without ending the spell. And it lasts 1 turn. Okay? I might get that one. Because we have Jaheira, who's my healer druid, so we can afford to branch out with some more spells here. Chant, another cleric spell. 30-foot AoE buff. By means of the chant spell, the priest brings special favor upon himself and his party and causes harm to his enemies. When the chant spell is completed, all the priest's allies within the area effect gain +1 bonus to attack rolls, minimum damage healing rolls, and saving throws. Furthermore, damage dice for all effects outside weapons-based damage is reduced by 1. For example, a 6d6 fireball will do 6d5 damage. Very nice. That is quite a good buff. I am going to get that. And I'm going to get this spell too, because this is wonderful. Another CC ability. It's got a casting time of 5, so it does take a while to get off, but its duration is 1 turn, and it affects 1 creature and any enemy within 7.5 feet of that creature. This spell holds 1 or more humans, demi-humans, or humanoid creatures rigidly immobile and in place for 1 turn. This includes brownies, dryads, dwarves, etc., etc. Thus, a 10th level fighter could be held, while an ogre could not. Okay, he's not humanoid, well, he's not classified as humanoid. I think he's classified as giantkin. That's what makes him different. The effect is centered on the victim selected by the caster. Every enemy within 7.5 feet of the target is also affected. Those who succeed on their saving throws are totally unaffected by the spell, and undead creatures cannot be held. Held creatures cannot move or speak, but they remain aware of events around them, even though they are helpless to change them. Oh, that's horrible. Time passes at a normal rate for the targets, and hence being held does not stop any worsening of their condition due to wounds, disease, or poison. Yes, please, I'll have 2 of those, please. The next one. Ooh. What is this? Animate Dead. Level 3 necromantic cleric spell. They last for 8 hours. This spell causes a skeleton warrior to rise and serve the caster under any conditions. The type of skeleton warrior that appears depends upon the level of the priest casting the spell. Okay, so first through 6th level, he summons a 3 hit dice skeleton warrior wielding a longsword. 7th through 10th, a 5 hit dice skeleton warrior wielding a longsword +1. And it just gets even bigger. The skeleton warrior can follow the caster, remain in an area, and attack any creature entering the place. It remains animated until it is destroyed in combat or 8 hours pass, or it is turned. This spell cannot be dispelled. This is a very high value spell. I like that. What is this? Holy Smite. Level 3. An AoE, 20-foot radius. And it's instantaneously cast. This spell calls upon energy from the positive energy plane in order to open a channel between it and the targets. The result is that any evil creatures within the spell's area effect take 1d4 points of damage per level of the caster, or half damage upon a successful saving throw versus spell. 1d4 per level of the caster. So he's a 10th level cleric, so that's 10d4, so that's 10 to 40 damage in an area. And it also blinds them. I might grab that. 4th level spells. Lesser Restoration. Okay, this is good. Earlier we came across a vampire. I believe it was in episode 2 or 3, and I described the main attack of a vampire as the level drain. Actually, not just vampires can do it. I think liches can do it as well, which are very nasty indeed. They level drain, which means they subtract 1 to 2 levels of the character temporarily, so they act. For example, if they hit Minsk, who's a level 10 ranger, he becomes a level 8 ranger, and it stays until they're cured, which is terrible. But if you have this spell, when this spell is cast, the life energy level of the recipient is raised. This reverses any previous life energy level drain of the creature. The casting of the spell is very draining on the priest and will likely require rest immediately, so it might make him tired. I might go with one of those just in case we come across any more vampires. And I will put... what is this? Holy Power. Through the spell, the caster imbues himself with the strength and skill of a fighter of the same level. The priest's strength score is set to 18 to 00, which is almost as good as 19. Even if it's normally higher, his Thaco becomes out of a fighter of the same level, and he gains 1 temporary hit point per level. This will last for the duration of the spell or until dispelled. Interesting, the temporary hit point thing there. That was a very contentious addition to, or expansion to, in 4th edition D&D, which I didn't like personally. But anyway, the temporary hit points are nice. I want to keep him with a heal, just in case we come across anything bad that needs it. So we'll do that. And I am going to save. And we're going to sleep, so that we can get all of those spell changes done. Where's the barkeeper? There we go, Letnan. Who is this?
I need help.
Is she alright? Those aren't exactly the words I would use, but I'm afraid she doesn't get much better than this. How so? She's in here every night. I would throw her out, but look at her. It'd be like kicking a sick dog. Lady, are you alright?
I need to get to...
Fine, I need to go to Dragomir's tomb in the district with the graves.
Graves.
You wish to go to a tomb? Why?
There's a...
Treasure. There's a great treasure there in Dragomir's tomb. Graveyard. Enter from the graveyard.
Graveyard. Enter from the graveyard.
Treasure, you say? How much treasure? So Galiskner's thief side is coming out on him. Great, great treasure. An intriguing proposition. Looks like she wants to join us, or there's the options here in the dialogue to join my group, but I am full currently. I have currently 6 out of 6, and I'm happy with my choice.
Dragomir's tomb. With the graves. District of graves.
I'm going to do that. Hopefully I can go back to her. What's to say here? Journal. I met a woman by the name of Hexat. She seemed a strange sort and needed help in reaching some place called Dragomir's tomb, which apparently resides in the nearby graveyard district. I declined to invite her into the party, but she's still staying there, so I'm sure I can change that in the future. In the meantime, let's go ahead and... oh, okay, I accidentally clicked on this guy instead. Let's just remain strangers. I am Galiskner. Well, I'm Lieutenant, proprietor of the Copper Coronet, if you will. Welcome. Home. perhaps I could see what services you have available. But must speak of Bernard if you wish to purchase something. Alright, Bernard, come here.
I got something here for you.
I'll see what's on tap, thank you. I'm going to rent a room and sleep. Okay, we're fully healed. Who is Amalas? Oh, look at the dolly boy, all sacked up like an adventurer. Are you supposed to be tough or something, eh? Watch your tongue, Cho, or you lose it quickly enough. Oi, oi! That sounds like a bleeding challenge, it does. Very well, if it's a fight you want, I'll not back down from it. Oh, shush, Jahira. You idiot. Okay, so I'm just going to straight fight this guy. What do we have? Call upon holy might and attack. Kill him, Galiskner. Go, go. Yeah. Get him. Near death. Boom. He's gone. That's a lot of experience, and Minsk leveled up. Come here, Minsk. Let's level you up. Okay. His stack area is reduced by 1, and he gets a level 1 priest spell. Gonna do with a heal. Can't say no to heals. Speaking of which, attend to me, cleric. Well, that didn't do much. Okay, let us save. Okay, this is where it ends for episode 6. We spent most of it in a tavern, which is very good. One little fight. We leveled up 3 of our characters, met 2 new group members, got a new quest to go and see what's going on at Nalia's estate, and accepted the knight Anoman, who's also a fighter cleric, to our group. Things are shaping up. We're gonna next episode 7 is going to definitely be straight to Nalia's keep and to see what's going on there, what troubles it, what loot is in there, and what other wonderful things. You can follow me on Twitter at galiskner.com, and you can find this video at the Dungeon Crawler Network and on the website and on the YouTube channel. I need to go back to work now, unfortunately, because I do wish to carry on playing this, but work calls. I hope you enjoy it, and everybody have a good day. Thank you very much.